Hello everyone, I'm ImKibitz and welcome back to Satisfactory, where we finished building our turbo fuel power plant, have power out the wazoo, and now we're gonna start using it on what will become our new main base in this area here. Because the little parking lot we've developed this way is not really cutting it anymore. Having a couple bins attached to a manufacturer, making high-speed connectors, yeah, no, that's not how you scale a factory. But first, we have some very small projects to finish up over at the power plant. Namely, well, the name of it. I asked you guys in the last video what we should call the place, and you guys had some fantastic suggestions, like the Controlisium, or Fuelish Endeavors. Get it? Because we're using fuel power? Such comedy. But for real, a lot of good suggestions. It was hard picking a name. But at the end of the day, I really like this one, made by Silver Vanguard, called the Turboplex. Eh? Turboplex. Feels fitting. Feels right. But in 5 seconds here, turbo fuel isn't the only fuel it's gonna make. No, one of the things we really should get is liquid biofuel. Our jetpack can use turbo fuel to fly around, right? And it's great. It makes you go uppies very, very fast, which is nice, except it doesn't last very long, and then when it runs out, well, you're in trouble, bud. Liquid biofuel, though, isn't as fast, like movement-wise, but it lasts forever. You are floating through the sky with this stuff, which is really nice, especially when you're building. Turbo fuel, I find, has been a lot more fun to explore with, but yeah, liquid biofuel, a solid go-to. And one of the nice things is it's not actually too difficult to make. You need a refinery, sure, and then the recipe is just bio nuggies and water. And there's a lot of stuff that can turn into bio nuggies. And believe it or not, this whole place is built on a lake, so water isn't really a huge issue. Now it's the perfect time to make liquid biofuel because we have smart splitters and our constructors. And with the constructors, we can turn all of the remains into alien protein, and then all of that protein into biomass, and then all the biomass into nuggies. So the plan is to set up a series of smart splitters, and we'll separate all organics, like hatcher remains, and then have everything else just overflow to the next. So this will be a constructor for hatcher remains. Turn it into protein, off you go. Next machine. This one can be hog remains. Connect it to a constructor, off into protein, then off it goes, etc, etc, etc. And of course, once we get all the way down the line to like wood and leaves and stuff, well, we just have these two recipes and there you go. So I'll quickly just clean up this stuff, throw that system together. But Kibbs, what is even this stuff? It's just a little factory for iron plates and iron rods I wanted to have on site because I was using a lot of those around here. When you have a free iron or limestone node, it's never a bad idea just to set up some extra production just nearby, instead of running back and forth to your base, or before you have a fully upgraded dimensional depot, which we will eventually, but not yet. We need some biofuel first, please and thank you. And all right, that should be good to go. So all of the protein stuff goes into an extra constructor that turns the protein into the biomass, combines with the leaf and wood constructor that just straight up makes the biomass into the nuggies. Nuggies go off to the refinery. That system is practically done. Just need to do some quick editing magic and we now have infinite biofuel. Easy peasy. We're making some plastic into some canisters. The canisters get fed into the packager. Packages go into the dimension. But I don't always want to fly over to this like corner of the world to get rid of all my organic material. Like think about it, in real life, if you want to get rid of your organic material, you really want the dumpster for that to be close by. So I brought a belt all the way from that corner, all the way around, up through the main base here, through all of the floors and stuff like that, into the control room. Because it's kind of like, you know, organic waste bin. It's just underneath the stairs. So now here I can dump in whatever I need. It all goes to where it needs to be and is processed into liquid biofuel eventually. There's still something else important I need to do. And it's something I kind of wanted to avoid, But then I kind of realized it's probably for the best we pick it up. And that is, we need to grab some mushrooms. Are you for real, dude? Thank you for the jetpack fuel, I guess, but rude. As I was saying, we need some mushrooms, or mycelia.
Research it in the MAM to establish classification and potential application.
Yep, mycelia is an entirely different tech tree, and there's a few things down that route that I'm gonna want. So let's start with number 1. Okay, that's really nice, but the main thing I'm after is fabric. And then, of course, later the toxic grenade, but right now, fabric. So yeah, fun fact, if you're gathering mycelia and stuff like this, it's always a good idea to go in like the middle of a big grouping of plants. When you do like the area chainsaw, it's kind of like an explosion all around you. The more centered you are, the more goods you get. But now that you learned something, it's time for Mr. Kibbs to learn something. Give me that, give me my ma'am. And let's learn how to make fabric. Because yes, I didn't want to get it this playthrough, but everybody's like, oh my gosh, it's so good, it's so good. And yeah, that's right, I want to get a gas mask. And I held off for a long time because I was like, if I see a fart rock, I can just blow it up. Why would I not just destroy it? But at this point, it started to get a little annoying, and the mask would be more convenient. Oh yeah, but now we have to automate the filters. The filters, that's a whole thing. And this fabric recipe, ain't it? I need the technology. If only I had a source of those like blue polymer things somewhere in this world, right? Oh, but I don't think I have any available. Oh wait, I have so many available. So give me that. Awesome. So now we just need to build a system that automates those masts. Well, we have lots of power now, so we can do whatever we really want. Let's just have like an assembler over this way. Set that to make the filters. We can do a little fabric plant right over here because we have a source of water at the lake. And the last thing we need to do is run over some of this polymer stuff. So that's the hard part done. So besides the fabric, what else did we need here? Iron plates? Oh, 2 seconds ago, I just destroyed an entire iron plate factory. Well, guess that's coming back. Iron plates out the wazoo, thank you. And then as for the coal, well, all of the coal in this area is being used up. Wait a second, no, it's not. According to my calculations on my spreadsheet, we're only using that amount of coal. Which means, technically speaking, we should look in here and it should be a little backed up. Oh, well. Don't mind if I do. A smart splitter here, thank you so much. And we'll just get any residual stuff going out this way. And off to the races we go. Easy peasy. The system was simple, and the system is done. We now have all the gas mask filters we could probably ever want or need. And now we can go and hug fart rocks and not have to worry about it. So stinky. And I guess while we're at it, we'll just finish things off here too, eh?
Therapeutic inhaler recipe unlocked. It smells like fried breakfast-induced cardiac arrest, but surprisingly, it restores you to full health.
Oh my gosh, that's the best. Inhaling protein? Let's go. And the other one? Vitamin inhaler?
Vitamin inhaler recipe unlocked. Not only does it restore your health, it also acts as a preventative supplement against scurvy and other shortage-induced conditions.
Hey!
Unfortunately, it does not improve aesthetics, but Pioneer helmets are built to withstand extreme circumstances.
Bro, where are they? Ada, you put in freaking time out. That was rude. You're AI limited now. But okay, while my fifis are recovering, I guess we should get started on the new main base, eh? Yeah, big project to distract myself. Good idea, kids. Yes, we're gonna have a main base where we're gonna automate everything to a degree. Not a ton of every item, but just something running. Like for example, like if we're making heavy modular frames or computers, I don't care how many per minute we're making, just so long as it's greater than 0. Because every time I need heavy modular frames, I don't want to set up like a machine, a bunch of bins, and do this kind of stuff over and over and over and over again. This is early game stuff. It gets annoying when you need like hundreds of heavy modular frames and things. So we have to get this stuff automated. So having something like a main base is a great place to do so. Some of you might wonder, why this location, Mr. ImKibitz? Well, 2 reasons. It is gorgeous. Look at that waterfall. Look at the void. Look into the void. Don't look too long though. But yeah, gorgeous area. And it has a lot of verticality. I love verticality. Like, if we build a huge base here, we could have bridges going all over the place, carrying items, trains along the ground, belts going up, down, sideways, diagonally, everywhere. Like, there's a lot of possibilities if we build a big enough base, but oh, it'll be big enough. There do be a reason why I made a blueprint of 5x5 bricks here. But for now, we're gonna just take it easy and fill in this much. I have many ideas, but nothing kind of solid in my mind. We're gonna just let the base evolve and focus on priorities here, where we need to gather all the items we can, like everything pretty much in the scroll wheel, and then we can make that into everything we need. Good thing about this location though, is there's a bunch of junk nodes of iron, like impure ones, over that way, some limestone coal, etc. And, you know, it's relatively close by. And to collect everything, we are gonna be setting up a truck network. Now this is probably one of the most age-old questions in Satisfactory. Why would you ever use a truck when you could build a belt? Doesn't make any sense. The belts have perfect throughput. They don't require any sort of fuel. You don't have to set up a bunch of road infrastructure. Like, why would you do that? It doesn't make a lot of sense. Well, there is a simple rebuttal to this argument. And I think that rests my case. Okay, but for real. I really like trucks. They're a lot of fun to build with. And also, they add in a lot of movement. Like, we have a giant base here and it's all just static. Well, then, may as well be looking at like a cool pillar. I wanna see movement. It's exciting, it's fun. And of course, trucks go beep. And you know, if I actually use the terrain around here, truck systems can be really easy to set up as well. Just have a lot of holdups. Ada, what do you think?
Unlike some pioneers, truck stations care about saving humanity.
There you go. Truck stations and trucks also care more about saving humanity. Very important stuff. So all right, we're gonna have a little road down this way. We're gonna paint it all in asphalt. And we're gonna have a nice little divider line that we can make with the patterns we bought in the Awesome Shop. So we'll do right-hand drive, trucks scooting this way. We'll pull a UE once they get to the end of the road and head back to base to drop things off. And you know what? Since we're messing with trucks, I decided to bring back a blueprint from my last playthrough. The Sip and Scoot gas station. Look at this little guy. It's like a little house. There's gonna be some signs on it. It's adorable. I love it to death. So I brought it back, but I made a variant called the Coal and Roll gas station, brother. Because all of our fuel is being used on power, so we don't really have a lot left over. We'll just build that here. We have our cutesy little house. Just gotta change out the sign. This will be for limestone, I think. And that is ready to go. A couple things about truck stations though, if you are messing with them, I'd highly recommend to give them like a 3-tile length for turning and stuff. Like for right here, we're gonna have the trucks turn off the main road, stop in the station behind this road barrier. So that allows other trucks to kind of pass on by. And when the trucks are loaded up and ready to scoot, or sorry, roll, we'll have another 3 tiles here to merge back onto the road, and off they go. Oh my goodness, this is totally unplanned, but I'm just building the road out here, and I was wondering, I wonder how far the coal is, because I'm just gonna yoink the coal from this old power plant. And it's right there. It is right beneath the road. That goes straight to my base. It's all part of the plan. expertly crafted. A 4-dimensional story, 400 million years in the making. Oh, and even better, this is a great opportunity to show you one of the best, I guess maybe glitches in the game. I call it a feature though. And it is how to make infinitely length conveyor lifts. You're a little tricky. So what you need to do is set up the conveyor floor hole just way above you, and then you need to go all the way down to where you want the bottom of the lift to be. You build the bottom of the lift in the exact space where up above the floor hole is, and then you need to get into building distance and look underneath the floor hole. And once you're in range and can build to it, there you go. The conveyor lift automatically connects, no matter the length. So sometimes you're gonna have to build a ladder in order to build a couple of these things, but it's worth it because it's so clean. It's an absolute lifesaver. Actually, it's something I did over at the Turboplex here, where we have this huge tower off in the background, and it's gathering a bunch of coal and stuff. But, as you can see, it's all designed with that glitch, so you don't have those weird, like, divots in it. By the way, those kinds of tips I always talk about when I'm streaming this game over on twitch.tv/ImKibitz. And unfortunately, sometimes it gets cut out of videos. Sorry. Anyway, got all the coal up here, and got a lot of the roads set up along with all of the coal and rolls. So we are ready to decal this and bring things back to base. And oh boy, when you set up big truck stations too, it's a good excuse for infrastructure projects. And guess what? I made this beautiful blueprint where we can make a nice bridge that goes across. Has all the lines already done. Has like some cool detailing underneath because sometimes we'll see this bridge from underneath. And it looks so good once you get a ton of it built and all the trucks are rooming and zooming and going beep. And now we have to build the drop-off location. And after the thousands of hours of playing this game, I'm pretty settled on my truck drop-off point designs, where you have a nice loop where the trucks enter from whatever road, enter the loop, and dip into each of the truck stations. Once they're done, they re-enter the loop, go onto their road, and off they go again. So not that crazy, not that complicated. And again, the real biggest tip I can give you guys is being nice to your future selves and giving yourselves a 3x3 area to turn. The trucks do be chunky, and you'd absolutely can just use a 2x2, but like, bro, if you have all the space in the world, you may as well use it. Now that all of the stages are ready to go, and I know the system will probably work, I went ahead and I went and did the final pass of detailing the area, adding in walking paths just where I could, some cool like markers, a little roundabout at the end for the trucks to stop at and not fly over the cliff. Egad! Well, it's gone now. Oh, we saved it, nice. Yeah, nice little roundabout at the end so they can get back. Oh no, I made a huge mistake. That's limestone, iron, coal, and copper. Oh no, we don't have any sulfur. Oh please, praise be the devs. I know they added a bunch of sulfur nodes, but please don't make me go up into the red forest, please. Oh, okay, that's new for 1.0. It's a normal node too. That's great, but I can't tell if it's either up or down the cliffside. Conveniently, because I thought I'd be exploring, I made a ramp down to this little natural road, which the developers intend you to use for your truck pass and stuff like that, but there's stuff in the way usually, so I don't bother. But okay, I think it was around here. Could be in that corner, could be up there. Please don't be up there. I didn't see a ping. Was it down here? Oh my gosh! Oh, well. So you know that whole spiel I said about not using the natural roads? Well, guess who just has a road directly to the sulfur? That's right, Kibs. Awesome. Awesome to the max. So we're gonna use that natural road. We're gonna build a little shack in the woods here. And that's gonna be our truck stop. We'll build out the rest of it so it's usable. And that's that. Now they're great pro to trucks. They're so easily expandable. Truck can come in, takes a quick pit stop, grabs its sulfur, Scoots around the bend. Don't need to worry about any of the plants. They'll get run over and destroyed. And back on its way it goes. Back to base. But okay, I was holding off on this. There is one undeniably bad thing about making truck systems. And that is recording their initial paths. So you start recording, starts pooping out little trail markers, and you have to complete the whole loop in order to make the truck work properly. If you crash while you're setting up the route, you gotta start all over again. And for whatever reason, I decided to make this area terrible. It's okay, you can always go slow when making your truck routes. It's fine, it's fine. Yeah, just be very, very careful. Go slowly if you need to. Just don't crash. And also remember what you're picking up. I think we're picking up iron right now. So how this will go is this truck will go to the very end, circle around the roundabout here, scoot out, go in this direction, and slowly turn into the station here. All right. Perfect. Let the trucks load. There's a little loading bar with a status. Doesn't really matter exactly where you stop either. And it doesn't really matter if you finish the loading status there. What happens now is that made a little pause node. You see those little arrows? Those are nodes. And when you stop for an amount of time, it makes a pause node, which you can edit. So later on, once I'm done this route, I'm gonna go back to that, change it to be like 60 seconds is usually what I go for. And then the truck will wait there 60 seconds, no problem. But okay, Kibs, don't throw. Don't throw. You just have to make one turn. You gave yourself so much space. And finish line. Fantastic. All right, we'll leave that there. Make this 60 seconds. And we won't enable its autopilot yet. I'll do that once we're done with the rest of the trucks. Oh, and yeah, I expanded on with some extra stations to the right there. Just in case we need to truck in some more resources later, but probably not, because I would never forget to do something like that, smiley face. Oh my gosh, I'd also never intentionally drive off a cliff because I saw treasure. I lied, I did see treasure. Stop recording. How have I not seen that there yet? You know, treasure by waterfalls is always the best treasure. Now give me the loot. That's what I'm talking about. Thank you. And oh yeah, I forgot. Another reason I don't like to build on the ground is because there's creatures that can spawn. And sometimes they're nice, sometimes little punks. And they get in the way and ruin your recording. But it looks like that one's good. Thank you for the loot. Off we scoot. Bean. Be nice. Thank you, Mr. Bean. Gonna have a nice truck friend running you over consistently for the rest of your life in just 5 seconds here, okay? So just be patient. Okay, that was the only little hiccup, just trying to get the sulfur done, and it is good. The rest of the truck's easy peasy. You just activate the autopilot, and off they go forward to collect the resources. Truck, hello? Ring ring. Autopilot enabled? Does not have fuel or something? I gave it fuel. Interesting. Maybe it's just like contemplating consciousness for 1 second, you know, just became autonomous for the first time. Oh. So did this one, and it's... What? That one's a ghost? And this one's going backwards. Okay. That's creative. Kinda wanted you to drive the path I made you. But you oh, okay, it's a ghost now. Creative ghost, demon powers. Gotcha. Let's let that off on its own. And then I actually stopped some of the other trucks on the bridge here. I thought it'd be an easier place to end the track. What? Since when could the trucks boop you? No, dude. Step. It's gonna crash into the park truck, don't. It's the end of the world. All of my work destroyed in an instant. Oh no. Why are you so ruthless? Don't kill me. Oh, jeez, please. Well, that's great. That's just splendid. Okay, and it's off the bridge. Don't just stand there and watch. Oh. Okay, that was worth watching. You can do you. I don't think it matters though. I think it can just enable autopilot and that will just... Look, just because your friend went off the bridge doesn't mean you followed them off the bridge. Oh, it wasn't that fun, was it? Oh my goodness, these trucks, man. What was I saying? This one should like teleport itself back onto its track. There we go. And aren't you, not you two. Are we good? We good? Oh gosh, we're too good. We're too good. Yay. I'm a guest. Get some limestone. Yeah, boy. Oh gosh, let's not get some limestone. I love trucks. They're so fun. And when they're actually running properly, they're actually not too bad either. This can be quirky at times when they're getting started, crashing into each other or phasing through walls and roads and what have you. Okay, give me a lift here, because there's still one more thing, or sorry, two more things I need to get. What? Oh no. Oh no. Wait, let me use my jetpack. This is murder. No! Okay, apparently I love trucks. Trucks do not love me. No. Can we get through one episode where we don't die, please? Oh, okay. As I was saying, we still need to get a few more things. At some point, we're gonna have to go and grab some oil and bring it here. But at least for now, I wanna grab quartz and caterium. And lucky for me, we actually have some quartz nodes right up this hill here. So all I'm gonna do is just belt them over. And then there should be, oh my god, there's every spider in the entire known universe? Oh my god. 1 second, this is actually easy. Giant spider, come to me. Later, nerd. Dead. Okay, just want to check to see if the nodes are still here or if it changed. Should be a pure and a normal one. There's the pure. There's a normal one. Awesome. So I'll just belt that over the hill and right to our base. Ooh, it's back. Ooh, round 2 later. Oh, it's alive. We don't go down there anymore. Okay, good. Spider went away though, so we are fine. And I grabbed all of the items we need, and it's all belted over. So now we have everything to automate anything. However though, all this building and infrastructure stuff took a long time, so we're gonna be ending things off here. If you enjoyed, remember to leave a like and subscribe for more. But until next time, I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day. And bye-bye.